or back and cancel ma or two from different hymn bookum. Or come on swa, local be different hymn bookum. Methodist hymns are yet told I say, and can it be sanity? O quite woko you can sign your total, but it could be a sign your total just voice the best, but to say, Methodist hymns near to know. But Pastor Muhammad on the issue of LGBT, any number be brain, or could a different hymn books, or could a different hymn books, and to a bear while they are with them, no be a what watch you. Huh? A classic corner, Pastor Muhammad, or bear while dear a year would die would say a bear with them. Ya no elo be bie him no se we Methodist no bie no dia jacho se Adventist no bie no dia jacho se awoyo so a no bie dia jacho. You can never trust him. Such a person won't even trust him because opedo be come na ya wo de enye de no believe in enye no believe in no opedo be come na ya wo de. Now what the time so let's say or better one the man tell me about come can be bruno no didn't want Jim as a son what for bois. That is John Dramani Mahama for you. And now Fred Mati say a Christophony bia Mokasa de bedroom a bia start kasa yedamasi. It's never too late. Come on board. Say President Mahama some more kafa or LGBTQ ho position. And better than us, Assembly Walker, and then before your press conference. Na fantastic MP. Ascent South, Member of Parliament. I'm a Reverend John Itim Fojo. And then when you DMPP, I'm going to call him Ekasafa LGBTQ. Na and then I mentioned the young studio, and the action pa na we nipa bakwa. Wo friend I just say bibi pa just when tima must be cry about the telephone so I say bibi there was a day be a friend who call studio back was here and on the more day pa I wasn't expecting so bit impo at studio be hold more what piano holder be never say best studio enti me de nipa asema de mekan wo chire no wadi muso maka so ntimi ma was wo de the phone so sa na expect say MPP form enye ene parliament enye say about opposition ko parliament mi se mi say with security hun say sa ya ba opposition ni security hun say bia na oginem wa sacrifice sa na me expect say MPP say brighter the corner wherever you are ontimi nyina it will no security say make LGBT say na dey obi so wo expertise and now interest our sanitation say man now so afa. Because one time the sanitation is so MIA. Now so for sanitation is no now waka ho asem. Eti sanity na news bi aba but for me and go for you say news but news it was a foregone conclusion. You didn't me say ya da ko da address musica no. Last 2 weeks ya na betina ha many wisdom Edem go mashimo mining engineer and it's an no. Almost my BB friend tender say go first no. That my go first yeah open tender ade ye be any tender by 10 days billions of cedis and now ye dey abase engineers and planners almost score 93% it ye dey amount na mse nanka what 93 days amount 99 because we deserve 99 na me say A4 sheet say A4 sheet so no pa ma ministry be gas wo pe tender am obi tender am ya supply A4 sheet how many days ni bidi now gold by 10 days yes it 93 yeah omo pe kwa ko mo me said they did that just to satisfy the books keke abu ma jo ma kwa ba so mic di na what to say
nyame adaroma
and then the actual papa
ready yankopon adom now so to say
oh nyame adom
go badwuma pa in fact
oh ya beye
ye hwe wo mo aye ba opposition wo mo mpa ba na no kra no mo ka na they hold the government to account in fact I mean you're doing a fantastic job and I have to commend you.
Yeah, nyame dase ye ba opposition and me especially the biomoya mo say Gordon enyamo eni yetimu a eki atoba ha enti yetimu say ye calling bi akopon dia so aye.
Oh yes, and yeah, giving hope to the grassroots
it's a massive
and it has in the base.
Yes, exactly It's ye energize them kakra ne say e be a tifaso ye twi be kakra ba na mo de ache because papa mo so no e say na nu mo denta ba we de no so we ko be na bo na anyame ado hwan so ye mo no da ai enne and over back to the clock me who fly and then some ye be press conference and then now will do press conference and then come be the bass so you see LGBTQ aye debut
you will meet ya me was kwanya kese ade ama wo fidi kese so na mechi atifo etie nyina sanse wontumi platform media de so pa in fact ye nuanu mo etie ye nyina me de nchia so nko de ma wo sanse wontumi station de obi a otie bibia no obi amamre de on to na se
yes
na eba no Quran munsem ba no Bible munsem ene amamre munsem so a ya de hia wo mo pa de obi ase ye no an say na me krum ha ye we enim say LGBT achiwade
yes
enyi nyina kan ho bo mu say 1960 mrana e wo ho a ma LGBT homosexuality ni ade no eye offense criminal offense into prosecute no isa. In fact, it hinges on only canon natural knowledge or natural canon knowledge. And you know, you say being kahone muntre. Say the beya, the bet washes so. If you want to cry, the radio station, TV, ne, or more various platforms. They abache a body rufa LGBT woman ya kono nyina no. Yen kahwasem ni ensem rabia. Let me clamping it down.
Yeah.
So what we did was that the Human Sexual Rights and Family Values Bill we buy. Na sa bill na ye de buy introduce ye no sa na president Mahama na NDC for there won use sa bill no they were exploiting that bill they were weaponizing it won use sa bill no enye dey free mo akoma so mo na for you know conservative values so na emu no rather no they saw an opportunity so meet me the other Ghana for they saw an opportunity say won dey be propaganda they saw an opportunity say one better food through the Ghana for any a good person who found who fin a good MPP who fin so the beya ye humponko ya kono LGBT ho na ama dodo nanya ya udie e de ato abetia in fact ye ko a sin of propaganda message a won editum o man ka hwe ye ya sin no by election ya tikosi ndo mu kan say MPP only 138 is it one seat account ko na 139 near to me the pass bill abeje LGBT atum oba ware oba be ma ware oba na re to wasin of fufu
na re ho
eno moto editi aye yo beka bia ni omuti President Mahama etumi kusia asofo no the icon is legon asofo penifo in krambe bi na akoi eno wo ga chom so President Kufa ne ba omiade wo mo no nya ade o mba be sign be obi ade amamo na LGBT ni man omo crampo omo ice omo ene na ho omo ya afaso media me Assemblies of God ni me Kristo ni na me bape me sign be on intentem a ena so for ho nyina sorry gina ye ne behwe omo bo omo sem pra de man no ewie ya no man ebu nkotodwe ene no mu hwi omo nyina de omo nsa egu ne so hwi tons ebu tons akese egu ne so system koma kese esanse wonu nim se ono ene o maje nkwa ono na obeba na waba bese mre mu odene e dey deal with LGBT ene mini abaako anu onso yesofo mini asofo a o ka sa asofo na kusia Mahama President Mahama e o icon bon se man no e bom pai man no anka sa ne nu asem o kusi sen o se o to abade ma President Mahama to about the NDC because NDC for that down.
Chasusu.
Reverend Chasusu.
Reverend Chasusu.
Reverend Chasusu. Madam for pa.
Miss Minyano.
O say no can sa so for ne ho. Na omu na call you no president Mahama da omu na say onu de o ba be system na bi mu odene deal with LGBT. And ma fa omu na bi anso buy into that deception. No mo to abana de man ni wiye en nsam kan bia no hu sesa. Why mistake pa na de na nsanya President Mahama be kan yese afempo de enye ne priority mpo de etwa nsunu mukra amana ye highly disappointed so we gidi mpo a politician why highly disappointed sana so for the be now so disappointed but they can say you should come out so the Reverend Charles Owusu Ababonten abeka say President Mahama dadan to futu gunani na fempo de ohu no kra no na ohu se sa no ni na komam na yentro no betwa ya de gi vote won so bra bonten because what they will pulpits e de gina ho the agenda what they will mosque e de gina ho the agenda what they want here de gina ho the agenda so your hene so your imam so your sofo na ni nyina no emma Ghana fu nya ya odi tuti aye no obi mpo ho a na nko kwa akoto ama MPP na also enam sa ya di ntini wan kompo na kwa akoto
Reverend Fatemi se mo gina pulpit na ndim wa so de na mo preach a eya na bibi ba madwemu se aha mi gina mi preach ebi am class 1 teacher bi 8 me eya madwemu ba se ne bia wo headmaster wuyi but bi no wata so de mo wo tie mu ana
say ye ni asore de mo a ya e preaching if you want asore de mo on the crown you are likely to have some members watch what they paying
yes
or you doctor or professor or supervisor or lawyer yes. You know, it happens in many instances.
Okay.
I mean, chairman about Sheila. Na remember salvation.
Too much.
Lawyer papa. Na ni minia kumamba konso ha bafo Clinton. Or no, in fact, what from a chinakro, I'm not studio. Na be hu nsem oba be.
And obabi a met na me na nche. What is was it to me ya? So je wa asem to me. Ai.
Nani what Sabra no a na asofo imamfo na ne CSOs ekeka de omo pede kire president Akufo-Addo ekeka de omo pede kire MPP etimi mpo ma president Akufo-Addo ultimatum asif se omo nchen na ko school na yenko print book ekura mu yi o sa book ekura mi physical education and health elective ni yenko print GS Naka Ministry of Education buying Nakasa all the way from Jubilee House Ministry of Education Naka Ghana Education Service ni enko team sa
book better no
physical education and health
okay textbook teacher manual okay Ministry of Education
yes
physical education and health
when you the schools
senior high school
teacher ni bia watch physical education and health some woman we na behwe mu ya kire definition wo na de be kire no enso na ebreso na outro exams sa definition na be produce
okay
we mbie krata fa to so miensa what
when tifias man wa kan so aka ho
in fact at the time the intercept is expose we de be hwe mu se President Mahama and then the Ministry of Education in Naka and the Ghana Education Service and the LGBT akwaku rest
so many ko hom ka
so me boa no kre
ya
enuni
okay
na wo de be the man wo ankasa me de me kokan e be say mabom save na America
okay
na kind definition so just miensa definition 1 2 any gender identity wo de kan no
at the common terms na wa ha no
terms na wo
sex sexuality and
any gender identity
okay
we are siremu chere tiefo na say politics ni ya we NDC ni na wuti na say me dey chere oba na say bibia ya okia so we sofo we imam we control your hine na wuti na say president mama ebe dada o say ono no oba be semrade ayeyere LGBT na watu ase na so ono ne mpenso utumi tintim sakrata we di koma teacher for dia chere nkola na wi na say tintim for jo kasa who say any politics
okay was it sex the biological and physical characteristics that define humans as female or male. These characteristics are caused by chromosomes hormone levels, reproductive stroke sexual organs and other physical traits. It also means the engagement in physical activities or behaviors involving sexual organs and often aiming for sexual pleasure or reproduction. Sexuality, a broad range of concepts okay related to sexual feelings, thoughts, attractions and behaviors toward other people. It includes sexual orientation, sexual behavior and sexual identity. Then gender identity, it refers to a person's deeply felt internal experience of gender. Gender identity, it refers to a person's deeply felt internal experience of gender which may or may not correspond with the sex assigned at birth. it can include being male, female, or a blend of both. This concept goes beyond the binary notion of gender, that's male and female, and recognizes the diversity of gender experiences and expressions. It is for the men. It refers to a person's deeply felt internal experience. Was it gender identity? They say, "Obet my yoba." And I'll be to my bema to say the one. Now, so all man now to me.
Just said the woo.
I was saying it refers to a person's deeply felt internal experience of gender, which may or may not correspond to the sex assigned at birth. Until you see better, will say bema. Now, see, I will bema, no whole man out nothing, Cassa, your bar. You better was all your bar. Name will Martin Cassa, we a bema. You better was all your bar. You better take us in your bar, examine a bema, and a panel. And a panel, me a bema, no bulge my dingy, and you may not be your bar, and I joined it.
That in Cano, I think Cano, and then you did two hours.
That's gender identity. And yet, Daniel will say, you better as we were bema, and that's where your bar. But we will tell you all your bar. We tell you if your bar, me a bema, your bar, me a bema, anytime you need it as you want. It's a minute.
Now, also, to be quite mirror.
How can they was say it can include being male, female, or a blend of both. It's nipa back which I want your bar as I say bema about now. Okay. It will be unisex.
And you know, Gordon, so wow, Nana Wofa say Unia Kumara. Ewo school. Nasa President Mahama. It me share when him we copyright 2025. 2025.
One man be ye.
Nasa President Mahama it me show when him co-print way at the command near the children. Nasa we say we are missing into the account. Yemfa and some pankodwa. Ye the foul body no mumu bia. Sika bia ni wabe between the akosesa.
March 2025. President Mahama share Cali Bishop Conference. E catch o mo say ade ne ye private members bill. No die o person wa deba as government sponsored bill. But you says what can I mujidi? No more expensive what the beba. Na ko si saying.
The what the one waka. No the original subu attain.
Okay.
And you know, as of one koye no. Sabia wo mo anka say President Mahama chinchina koye government sponsored bill for bray. Wo me de mo kan na say the other promise ye bra na ye nto aban. So be sign no. And I was trying to be trying to say bill ne kura no Parliament the command President Kufuado e Jubilee House. And also on sign no fa bill no free na nim no on sign then sign china and I the oba at the Jubilee House into one so na call the oba be sign any nya gidi de to ma and the bill now we say the command President Kufuado na the Jubilee House na President Kufuado so on sign one ba be president na Jubilee House so na we sign my titiatia
but since I was signing because I didn't have
me so just say
okay
titiatia na so for the call carry Bishop conference one as yes I don't know ye the command President Kufuado e Jubilee House or say on sign and I'm to the good Ghana for any and obi agi to say ye the bill no command President Kufuado say on sign and ye 20 na ban na Mahama akọ sign
or by the Jubilee House
in one banner that on sign my and only as some ko catch
okay
na oyi ano say bill no afempo de hu hia class e be sign bempo because ka de with the curriculum and the kochre wo man ka hu hia curriculum
say ye
no afi wa ye or they say wo mo further e bi o san catch wo mo say even private members bill no the kind of promise wo no kra no limitations wo because I don't know I control a bill and you know I will say or no akasampo o person sansebo bill say what be president die or no the government sponsored bill eba and no do so be man attorney general instruction man dey aba ba pem ama na bra ye ni mu say coordinate government sponsored bill be ba ni nyina no and ka kire me say when I see say bill no President Kufuado ne saso no so on sign so what be sign and Amayaga majority leader was I bill mo na man sign mo and the pass man mo mo sign until the young sign the way also e President Kufuado office Jubilee House and as President Kufuado so all ko one for paper bi an kofi
one for follow from
until na home to uncle sign e one President Mahama say there be and then enye new President Kufuado
what make so kan e mo na
anya So that be my mom for be my son is a main sign. I don't know. And me do President Kufuor.
And when we German
say until that time one President Mahama Nankasa ba ye be kan no kuro after saying we try and throw the be win power no na a double frown penny be a trim Ghana has President Kufuor man ko dan nim and was one side.
Yes. Some you can
ye propaganda. Now benefit we after those that be a man I didn't that so that parliament. Na say the moka ye the chile Ghana for na intro. And our parliament dia yen some famra foforo. And you see the be ba foforo. Ye de ko foforo so a Senka de no the same old bill na ka pese wa sign. And also tinye ba hu bia no from high court to the appeals court they call all the way to Supreme Court so ebia wie no. At the time we are getting to the end of the year now eight parliament no I expire wie no. Some Supreme Court are pronounced wie. It cannot be any almost say it doesn't affront any human rights. It doesn't affront constitution. And in tia maybe I say Ghana so am on it. And ya o ma she some man there to. Enti no. So we say yen san family ye dia ba. Ye de call ya Gordon. Parliament ya. Other people on die better so Speaker of Parliament in the majority leader who no mubufu ye.
I'm so one at the buy.
So why at the buy? Na bill one at the buy. Son and trust in the Jubilee House aba. Is Namo agenda no yene dey say o Jubilee House de mamo na enye priority munyi mfi mu delete when I can say more advertise nti one answer say ko mu delete Gordon in parliamentary practice from pre-independence to independence era and then bepim na fourth republican so bibi beto other people ne so a say enempo say won ka ho asem a
that's so
ko pem be 3 months
some be ka ho asem
when the first time bibi aba beto other people so more delete the na ye akono de ma NDC in opposition bill na no mo say ya akono de ma wom enti omu ba be sign intentem President Kufuor don sign intentem ene abaya chiwade e mo mo mpe na nimu pa he other people so na beto other people so a omu delete free so edim bosumen so twa ho akoni abasa ne ye ma ho pressure ne ye ma ho pressure ne ye ho press conference answer omu ma kwan e dia wa beto other people ne so e beto other people ne so wie ya e mo refer the ma constitutional legal committee a so ne enu no ba be meeting afrese team for the woni wonu anu ma mo sponsor bill no mo mra ni hu abobo a afi na me sa be ba be kan
it was second stage ben
internet so our first reading now mo refer the ma committee yente ho asem bi se ne NDC for say wo mo ba betro letter of invitation their main team for the one other sponsors no se mo mra emesiaye na yenye consideration of the bill afi na minsaba
okay it's you no buy you know government at the bills biaba ama ma pass of parliament
now revise a good board bill by one day now up to 2 a.m. and they pass them out. There are many bills, security and intelligence agencies bill and so many bills within a short time they pass the amount. And you know see a buying one on a priority
yes
on the agenda
he's been truthful with that
no be on the LGBT acquisition teacher manual mu I say no o try trust o recall statement for settings keke and media statement busy o recall for teacher for physical education and
that's all
say back one page in one be year film and that's what mo chen
that's what mo chen when charge
say ka mistake say ko mo be pam director general of naka say I don't want you adwuma not now on approve
one for the explanation basa bi ba
oh so I dey instruction on the man no there is no way a mistake enka naka yen sakeno GS yen sakeno but a deliberate intino instruction if you through and is a was sake there no so be you to
Lincoln University for Eka Somo Man Award or Colobe no Maka Man Award beka be 2 days no say o and am say sa asem no e da parliament intino o mo fa award no e
when let be a Lincoln for cancer Gordon when we let be a Lincoln University actually say Mampeni Mahama LGBT bill at the parliament inti ma
doctorate no can say
na South Korea for man doctorate no na bill na parliament
I no can say
when we let be o can be
that me will write up
a Lincoln University for natural
the write up was based on
headline the Ghana embassy in America and headline I dare them to produce any letter from Lincoln University. Communicate say President Mahama ako pass LGBT bill bi ntino. Ye fa ama no. President Mahama no LGBT bill be no pass.
But now so for be so
bill be no introduce.
Obviously you born about say why ya there.
That's a hypocrisy. Hypocrisy. Hypocrisy at a time when president and then the ministers and then the director general appointees ne naka no Ghana Education Service these are wicked definitions we our Bible mu our Quran mu our amamrem they are same at a time when godin at a time when a man say me free South Africa aba be fefi o ma no national security zones are cameras bobo ho na wo mo can say obi a wo so ho be emprenan video to chamfoni say wow ye gay bia biem brana ya more independence biem na ye dey when Black Star Square independent arc Kwame Nkrumah mausoleum be be o mine sunsum kese ye ye dey independent sunsum ni twa efuru ma say ebe ye we nyina wiye obi anka hwe ankyere wom at the time on wiye NBC aban echo United Nations Human Rights Council echo to LGBT about omudwane ye abstain free hu entumi enya kokuduru anto about fentia LGBT na say we sofo na say we mamu ha at the time when 2nd and 3rd April year International Conference on LGBT Activism eba so krumu ha na say we sofo na do sa ko set letter say we bo mampani Mahama baswa na nyanya atwo
but and said the some work can see say enye abani priority Felix Kwacho for sure also be say enye abani priority because we're talking about bread and butter issues. Question people say now 2 years ago na man na Ghana na bread and butter issues na Ghana.
Basic needs. What is basic needs?
So basic needs that be na
Musia apomodin adwumasem ene ade at a time when COVID-19 atwa se oman bia so ama oman bia sikasem nkokoma woso na Ghana ye pe kwan betumi asa asori agina brane amanfo bi be 6 months 8 months omun tumi nkwa adwuma enso Presekufado etua omuka 6 months be 8 months at a time na ahokyere aba because of COVID-19 President Akufo-Addo kwan obefa so mpo atua free water bill and free electricity bill otua in several months they magana for say the beya omukum badwodwo wom several people in the private sector elusu o madwuma no sa bread no na bread and butter issues no na anye priority sa bread ni basic needs anye sa bread na NDC President Mahama say LGBT must be the biggest priority they are the promises and then I was about be inflation so ate you know see so I'm exchange rate so ate you know see so be so mine no say ko mine no e di mu a and Kasabri will you still be talking about say basic needs and your priority? Didn't we have basic needs in 2024 when you said that LGBT must be the priority? Didn't we have basic needs in this country? Ebrana will say Ghana football say we ba sign LGBT from 2024 bepimne then asesa e wo memu ha and you know all of a sudden you know aboa no say any pana ni sunko yini so ani sunko wada da Ghana for adwom vote e wi ni de wo say enye wa hiasem na kai President Mahama say 93% of the population Afro-Barometer survey CDD Ghana ayeye no omo say Ghana ha 93% of the population say we NDC ni we MPP ni aye chiwade we kremoni we Kristo ni we traditionalist LGBT chiwade kese amodin kese na say amodin enra amodin it will never change. The Esro Mampeni say he should realign his priorities. One setting the priorities he now me try to throw fan vote now we na fi say o ba be fa na trasa na jao ye dey be ye best said ye kan ye in 2017 August na me hold my first press conference on LGBT sabene wa bem abra na me deputy minister for education ma ban e also me press conferences several times on LGBT First time I'm consistent on it. The same fire, the same steam, the same zeal. Pepper me this start the same thing. And the President Mahama, mama that Ghana for.
Sam George way.
And be a friend one.
Into Parliament.
So on the number. So
that's all room what the friend crowd on for.
Nah, and your friend, man, they'll be.
What did?
Yeah, can I say? Pressure, President Mahama, be my pressure. Yeah, here's something. So NDC ni now so be my President Mahama pressure never him. We suffer now the preach the TI and Dr. Baumia ye kremoni ye ma kremoni media so ye ma Christoni na eba be se LGBT ma the preach the indoctrinate the ye bibia agenda na the mo set ye na ma wi ma ukọ Senegal Dr. President Dasiru Faye kremoni. And so 2026 was den on LGBT. Jail term no 10 years. Ghana had the equal ye guswa ye 3 years.
10 years.
10 years. And the Cremonina must pe Cremoni president to Ghana ham. More Assemblies of God Christ ni no na oba be sebran. Ono ba ya say enye ne priority we ye free table ni so. Na Cremonina ono be ye president Senegal na de. Ono tumi agina ne na so. Nti se we wa asese mre mu odene Kristo ni na wo so we sofo we de we bia wo ye campaign de ma no ono ba ya abetintim sakra tade ama de say wo mu ono no say LGBT enye priority bi we eno nti start double standards ni hypocrisy no se we sofo na mfo aso de pia bontina kasa me no I gave them the benefit of the doubt all this while because from the time President Mahama can say enye priority no na me hwe ni mu say within a certain time no come be can be na twan me some more the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
Sambre ya press conference e bibi sembe bre mu de go ho obi anso e won the benefit so video no hu ya wa bochira hu ba in the Sambre Christian Council of Ghana GPCC and all the ecumenical bodies and the chief imam office and imams and the coalition and all the stakeholders and they are himful and will be sorry it can be the MPP will be sorry the year demonstration the tia MPP no some prayer nipa no more campaign man no and they more promising no in the as recent last week here much letters miensa from Christian Council of Ghana, from Assemblies of God and from Catholic Bishop Conference much the board na bason or say and bill then na more country actually no some we see your president Kufalo mpenso a enka oye na besi ha senka president Kufalo etintim krata bi say e de kokyere your school for there enka oye ne all hell will break loose senka president Kufalo etumi gina ba bi tumi nya kokudo hwa sofo Ghana fo nanim ani man fo anim ka kyere omo say LGBT enye priority enka some besi ha ka demonstration akoso entino yesre ye bring fast of was yemma nokre enye nokre de ye nokre enu ano ese ye nokre ne
yes
baby a wugina enu ano ese wugina enne and everybody must come out anya sa ebenu beso no 2028 enya ade a wo ba begina baby aka se ekotuma kremoni ekotuma kristoni nipa na wo ka kire no obeso regina wa sorry dem ho wa reply
of course
say the same way na mo dada e mri bi atwa mu si enkoto mu obi na nipa no ba obeye obetu LGBT ase mama yetuma no wie no onko ba ya obetintim hu book de mai mofra ono no ba ya okọ UN ko dwane free vote hu ono no ba ya South Africa mante be fefe wo mu ano ono no ba ya international conference a baso under President Kufuor saki wo mu omantumi anye under President Atamos saki wo mu omantumi anye no under President Mahama watumi amomo aye no bibia ntumi ankoso enti no untumi sama mekani bibiu enchewo asofo mpenifo please speak out imam for please speak out traditional rulers please speak out and bibia officer de ekoso no enye no this is the time we have to speak out yem preserve ya anya ne sa ne kase politics ni interest and we anya appointment and we pay we na we nya contract na we pay we and bibi ni other things intino ye ba be jane sa e bedum pempenso bi no Ghana ha ya se be just like other countries. Over 20-30 years we call indigenous people side you because Bema ware Bema oba ware oba and you be anyone na say tre you know Bega crown no mankasa omasiashi.
All right, I was a member of Parliament for Assin South, Reverend John in Team Fojo and Amotenica. But for Pacho book do ya wash na page 3 watch a picture and cover page which another ask them why you better be become a kama enti orabo e better say what me aba na dey abuse but oh me say say akwa to aso enti no kona ekotos
you be deny na so
oh of ke na so
the pressure ma President Mahama and this aban say omo dey na da aba beje power omo ense sa amra no no be on top
yeah that's it LGBT community what the south abroad aduan di media so la na we ha edenya obedi ye be boa no e be kakare aduan e be si just to be a hit ama no na wadi because o si do pa no nti edenya obusafo obedi aha movement television so program the Ghana nti ene tiese ma yedi enkomo no nua ba betamin chen sela aba lawyer Domiko Benya wono aba ado we ha na ha isha ma ho nipa ndoso pa nyehwe kama we nantino ibedi enkomo incoming Greater Accra organizer no so aba Moses Abo Field Marshal Blue Army Commander and one so aba be come inside ibedi enkomo council majority saying
Yeja. Oye nyame adom pa cho we.
Oh nyame adom boko. Ukoko ni bia na.
Ba cho da bi o.
Na so sika ni ntam.
Ami sinkan he.
Latin kind. Na President Kufuor to say.
Nyankopon adom ne ho ye.
And na former first lady no so no to say.
Oh ne ho ye nyame adom. Omo na ho ye.
We be use me.
Omo de ntia so magana fo nyina.
Omo mama mo ye fe. And no man penidie so ho ye fe. Also penidie me can so many things. Or dressing quite different and they say music kasa we conduct na we for my first lady I mean who say yes typical Ghanaian woman we role model will be able to say she does so I be double
yeah
it is not never in doubt who now say no what the crowd you crowd but say yeah I mean they said they will Barbara no be
was so to make Barbara na wa baba yes for my first lady and
to make you say
na ye pe obi apene sa
coming first lady
so what else about what but at least also we need back to there at least we to make say haja samira ba omia ne me abomune anti Becky I betimi afhwe de sa enti no e ba be di enkomo we ye di enkomo ye social media enti no it doesn't disturb anything na Domiko Benya to say
abako bia ho ye wo ho
e di na ne twotworo no mo tworo bi
ya tworo bi
anya ntokwade
nsem kakra ba ye na ye nipa ho adwuma
be ne be tiase nipa ho adwuma se
ye benya abuche na ya hwese de empanyufo no edi be kwa wie nsem kakra
ene me bo ho no mo ansi ene me bo ho ma me nipa ho adwuma nipa bone se me nipa se party ni mu bia dia ye kotwa ba na nado danko Kufuor since 2008 walidi MPP sa till 2024 December na daji ne bra wabo ni sika ni mental yinina towards MPP development and ye kotwa ba me kwa bene vote ye bako pepe me bwa
sa pepe
wampo ni vote bako ne driver ni vote bako
sa
emponu ponti ga se party ne dia
debi
etisi ye kotwo din a na na Kufuor do tro din a obetwe ne ho ama Dr. Bami aso atwo ni do twe ne ho Moses atwo ne ho atwe ne ho ama we fa betwo ni din na mumie tro din kakra me ma woncho me ma wonyi se na party
e the book ni bi esie
na the books mesie now what is this amwa ya no ti no mode sa online registration e ba ye no sa mafia seminar de no bia bedridi ya me adum thing of the past
ya da nyame ase enye ho sa pepe
and for me current general secretary and executive say we o my elections ni bia wutime hu say elections are so for my bia e da yopo some say that you
yeah be bomb
you know the what and open as a reality I'm hoping and praying say saa ayina what me credibility no nyama no in organizing elections no yam one na entwa so sa no point mi nye and so de beba no ne ye die chi ye di so kama mafia asem die o bi bol mafia and this what twen mo me ko bo mafia sala
me da se emisa asem no nyina no waka no internal yi ne die wo se ye hwe na ye di nyoma tutu ye na bibia ye kama se de wo kanu mafia nsem ne hu hia na yankopon enche ya de se bibia ye digital eja ye papa ba o mi abibia digital kwan ya che enti bibia ye digital enti online registration na koso a enkoso a na mo ayensa na yentimi enko yenim na afi obia komanto ne yem obi amfe ni jin support party
ya abanti be fena na bi nyina na boachi na so organizer na bi wase wo twen eso ni wo outstanding kombo
matena na matena
na incoming commander so ni blue army commander na mati say
godon bibi aboko eja na musu
nyamna do boko afa wo gwada dada wo kora ni bible no
tell you fena mehu
yeah ati hayin chantro more than 2 years
I'm telling you
Reverend Dr. Joyce ayema me the bible na maye and I see back also ebre by a Quran. I had to be and we are near be matchel.
Complete.
Now before I be buy in as me busa straight away. And now the whole man go far from oh what do you see Moses was that for one call a year friend say national organizer you know bag Accra and then influence ana ya bun buga all manner of a yibinia daddy a hit or miss. I don't know what's about it. I don't
Kodo bidasi ebi kan amintia obia otie o big platform and one kasa iduma pa uyedima MPP which I know very well say enimbe efe di amount
amen
godo eyampa na yinye nim say I am one person partner interest and adebia wo makuma
yeah
na me by regional organizer based on a lot of engagement any advice any region for and come be brain media although there's no doubt say the national contest now make we research and I'm still leading
okay
and at that time make us a lot of people were disappointed
yeah
because I am the only person among all of us my visiting most of the regions and I'm here most of the underground. I started this campaign a year ago and we do far but they bring a raising concerns they bring I'm not against my national contest
okay
but they see some kind of energy be and zeal be with me they feel say we lost Greater Accra seriously
me but before back to us on ene obi hu fly and was what it no person confirm but based on fly match we no ho no and was say ono di o tie ne age no confirmation because one ya over by national organizer and with a special focus on Greater Accra yeah emwa party no because still next Greater Accra any week kakra wo na bebre ho enti no so be national organizer he wo nkwa da be focus wo ha enti na e be better say obeba na obika bi na fundamentals no right ama national organizer no so no the one so aba from kakra enti no there he was thinking say it was a good decision na wo watiki sana ne obika che around 5:30
right it go wrong enti one day me da ho a lot of people approach me I'm not happy no I would energy be a she bibi na rounds na from ye fema na obi abe catch you say challenge Nembra Greater Accra to me say nipa no honye nipa on pe wasem bibre about mu I mean obia feels I'm a nice guy very perfect person for the national organizer but one person be frame me and now catch him say look on my year some research be and among say one Accra and a vote ni wo 2 trap be our Accra 3 see it me the energy a good greater Accra na ye dwumaden Bawumia will be the next president of the republic,
inshallah.
And I won't want to be a national organizer with the party in the co-position. It's better I'm a regional organizer from 5 not my raise seats in their through. I'm a timia mobilize party very well. And to me nina me down during one day nanya mini kasa say you have a tax in Greater Accra. I want you to come in, to go and execute the tax. Enti kodo me call me penny for more. Do a bimo me dim komo. Ana penny for no frame me. Me na mo tena no mo ka jam say. Me nko dwen. But you are not saying say menjai national na member region but dwen hu de enko for akachro. Am say me dwen me do party no. You lose power. Me no na dirty works ni.
Aye.
Obi adwane. Obi abechi ni bia ya de ne bakra. Because of the system no wasn't strong. The organization any strong original. Into a manyama bebre, you know be am for your 9 for manka. I'm sure that some of our party members I
commute them and come to jail.
I'm telling you. And with this blue army now, me the buy anywhere you will be bia yet me prevent here. Godo, I think a lot of people are disappointed. A lot of people are not happy. But I think say it is the party interest first.
Okay.
So me a Greater Accra regional organizer. Na me edwumaden na me deliver Greater Accra na MPP ba power. I'll be far better say me a national organizer. Na mantimi and deliver power. However, when you are national organizer, can you say ultimate the regional organizer and the obey?
So on the regional.
On the regional idea. Or no advice. The man advice or far. But we need to get all the streets, all the ghettos, the constituency, the armies will be out to ginger the region so that people will see say the feeling is there. I want to announce this is the first time I make Kasa radio since I may take this decision. I announce to be say it's will be say you know the party no. You per se Bawumia president. The decision may far away. It is for the interest of the party. Now a bimunam no more say cabal be system be and I force you say me see from the number 2 be. But let's be honest to ourselves. Do we really have an organizer?
Meba. I deba question the pastor tia say they say organization interest will be big. But to be an penny for so baby a omutimi hwa aka se aha wo fa dem wa fa binkum omaye bi da enti so omutimi tufu sa na wo hwe na wo say honest afutuo ya omuni prejudices be against you ba wo jise no be bo na wo fa eye it is in the interest of the party.
Nobody force
enipa bi they were even advised from taking ministerial positions and then the kufu ado yi say munko say obi yi say this enti ba wo de ho yi bedi ho nkomo mama nko lawyer shila hall mu bi na yikodi ho nkomo say wo ko fate say waba
exactly
to ma kwa ya what shall mu dada enti LGBTQ say mu wo ho mi say obeka no kakra na say Moses die ya waso oba Greater Accra yi etisen dey na person dey certificate
basically I started with the LGBTQ na ya ba me bra Moses dey so me say ye nyina ye okrom ha say dey na reverend na chemu no. And then DC President Mahama gidi na then I say koye omo kansem na mane koye se bia MPP for ne President Akufo-Addo adwemboni bi wo mu chi se wo mo pese ye pese ye promote LGBTQ and the fine ko si hi but na dey na ye hu se Ghana fo nyina ye hu se ensema no mo ka no na enye nokre na wo mu nyo ma adwen kra se wo mu be ye hu bibia eye koto mpo na se nya asem propaganda eno mo de kan eye for vote keke na emi say propaganda ni die ye politics die emi say ye be koso ehu but ye koye nim ne wo say du baby nipa ni bi hu say wo hu propaganda ni 1 wo hu 2 third time no hu adekro like me fa enu emane eyi sa enti meshe Ghana for any reverend intim for journey omo a omo ekoso ama pressure da omo gigina emu se LGBTQ no e wo se sa amra ne ba na ebe so na sana se yifi ho no ana se emane intim mo Ghana ha no omo gina de omo gina omo yire omo ho ana omo nko okuden no said ye no mujina no munyo mo hwa no munko okuden na promises a yewura ye papa president Mahama ye ma ye anti enu nti ehwe so koto abama no na nyankopon so nka na koma na wontimi niso asem o kan ye no nyame nka na koma no ntimi niso pepepe ma ye na mi se na Ghana fo epe enti o kan ye no nso so omutie na so pam nti edu so no nso so edi osi ebe yo onye no ho nyame ema no pepa no ntimi nye ne sa pepepe ema Ghana fo enu na me kan fa LGBTQ na fe going forward no eto da so Ghana fo enioma ne bi wo ha empanyifo ne kan ye mise mu kakra yen question omo ma yen fa asem bia obi abeka tra saa keke ne agi adi because ye de e wo se ebisa bisa mu ne ehu de we che de enti na wo ka saa obetimi aye ampa se kwan ben so no be fa ye saa nioma ya okay na afi ye hu no kra wo mu se de be ya ye take decision na yetimi nso so atake ne ye enti
and then metie so for baako I was in we hu ya wo no wa ye worried say President Mahama de obai ni sem na sesa na wase adekontia wotuma otono oto na ba ma President Mahama 2024 na no gidi se wono beto ebe ye saa de no because na Akufo-Addo ansan ade no de ne kire se enipa na wone ne na ma nipa no en running mate en vice eso ba obesan enti President Mahama entimi enye no why disappointed and I'm see your fair disappointment should be in yourself for taking that decision. Say President Akufo-Addo ansan enti no Dr. Bawumia ansan. That cannot be a sane argument. It can't, because when a president, when say you can't president ansan ya vice president in sign and was be so many sign. What you say? And then my clients I say president ansan ya the vice president can also sign and also sign. Then you can hold him responsible. But he has no authority. And we're a different person. One also can say one also deal with no support us. So how can you tell me say it means honestly no we are this in
no I am not doing
I not just about trauma first papa no and na the kusi it's about to have a young call no so
you say Bra Moses say decision now taking me for also enti ye nyina said ye why you ho we ye wadwuma say ye nyina so ye de empaibo eni ahoden e betai wachi na bibia akọ ne kama said ye wo kan no say Greater Accra 2024 no yensa si form kakra nti wo se yetimi pagya ye ho na ye adwumaden na de seats ni bi ho no ma traditionally na ye de bibi nti e na akoba ne sa nti sa bibi kro no ye wogidie se wo ba obetimi ayama na asesa bibi kro na efri ho no na ya san agigi ye seats bi me afa ye ntoma pa fra wo Greater Accra ha nti say a welcome news
messages are being I think say a good feedback for Moses. I must say a good decision for Moses to come to Greater Accra. When he told us that he was going to contest national, I was a bit worried, but you know politicians, I couldn't tell him to his face. Now that he's come back, I'm so happy. We will campaign for him. And we say okay, we say one more chichi kwofo no so fa dipa be ten say ya che omo no enye Moses and ka say Moses the Moses ka no no kre and me can testify to that. Just say obedru ho no afrem say and I just say two ko be friend say oh what do ya so me say ya che no na my friend general secretary so na mkwan so but my friend really be nti no ya na so do anu atu ti bit ba fro bia my friend I remember na wa mo po bi chi wo mo no pokrasi se Obama mo
yes Obama
ye chi se Obama mo na wo dem that day no so no mu ye so mu yo mane bo mama yi ana se de bi sa ye no eti na police for wo Ghana nyina free police headquarters akwa gu ye no hwan wo hol mo ba ma wo bi yempni yanko fo bi so akwa ye yase yachi MPP fo gu ma dey se nya wo mo be kwa kwhwe no no musu gu ye na sibi na Moses aye want one man wo friend me and of to fo nya me hwe TV so Moses ba ku no dina hobi na me hwe e ha me free general secretary me friend no so ni was no all so na bibi nti no so comments ya and was I dey so mo yes to no so go free and was so free in fact that was the first time general secretary catch me say wa free afimesi say won kan na mo ko police headquarters na mo nkohwe na mo mesme mfe ni pakro na isa de no anu ayedin enti ye na obi te se Moses anu wa dedicate no ho e mante maba wana ye do wa chum nyina obi ole won ma woni mu no menya so ni mu woni mu menya sio obi ole woni mu no e so no ya yira ono wo ba no why what the hospital Moses say the European no okobiane okoyese wonna and you see dedication loyalty to the party no ebino no intermediate nyagopon and na ye waduma kan akoma say pressy and I think say the any feedback never very very positive for you say there should be some fire in Greater Accra. Seriously say I don't sparkle of Greater Accra a better trickle down to other places. Sani binumu say omujidie no etie. It was for TV so you try kakra but that's why near social media Facebook and the YouTube into no. Ebi amona ma miss kakra but ye dey wase no. Miss to aso kwai.
Bodo. Inti mesre say especially abrochi for. They are worried, they are not happy. Cause I ever minimum cause I ever
especially man penny for no.
Oh, because say BBC na abisa say Moses wine. Kodo me no kasa there is a young lady be a friend Priscilla. Na me out of town we too kwan lady be a chino. Ya remind no obi anka ho asem. No what is again na asem.
Movie dey be that na.
Girl be a movie say president one bo
and a pandemic kind
or chino na dey girl no court.
Sir,
ya remind me 2 weeks.
Nasem the same. Yes, Nasem the same.
Whether Nasem they all come or see president one kase John Dramani Mahama.
And we ye no. No metia de no. That means that serious. Now was it president no and aquatrim plan and also no who's any corruption plan or also aquatrim plan be and a president no ebu phone we and I said this say blackmailing or the videos near that no it really o pesa wo sha obo YouTube the about production house the say it's
a movie. Oh, okay.
Just go to the mommy.
Promote mommy. Come on, yes. Who is that lady? On TikTok.
I think she's in your constituency.
Oh, okay.
The mommy a former serial caller. She can't even see.
Oh.
And Yachino.
They have one there. Me call me free.
I'm not tolerant to crowd.
Me free off by me colleague, you know. I mean, sometimes yeah. Other cantonment. Na me adu machina me kokoto. You see, these are all the young girl with energy. Now, no matter how, no matter what, yes,
so you're content creator, me
yes, content.
TikTok. Fairly
for me, yes. Me, I will not support idea, but we know nya idea. And then I encourage akufado. Obi timi kase cross owu onye say. We kura no
ofado mano kuma na do maye wade kuma na do maye wo se wo man no
me de sijama
so mesre look me the kind of organization na me de beba Greater Accra this ebia and this for no more plot me if me de me life better I'm a MPP a winning Greater Accra a winning 2028 I'll do it. The name Moses Abo, and by mistake, is ordained by God. and I'm going to do different things in Greater Accra. All what I'm saying is I need the support of the Greater Accra. The Blue Army will be all over in the region. You touch one, you touch all. Within 3 months, good on, I'm telling you, say NDC for and to move. There's no corner Okokoye Bibia, only who no less than 5,000 on the street. Under my watch. Demonstration upon demonstrations. Ebeba. Because almost now your rights. So and we can't voice. It's a the intimate fire. How do you put it? You need to swear pastors name. Debbie. Look at what is going. It me coming to Greater Accra is a calling, and calling is a special duty. And I'm
now what's why you youth organizer?
My youth organizer.
One youth organizer. Net to say when regional executives, the delegates near that, of course, also man on Potwabe. Now relationship between one and
I'm the only person regional vibe no pia. Me found no baby a free ba. Obi happy myself. Even time na me kwako sick, me kwako rescue I was central na nkofo bomb mafia ama me amba back na.
Yeah, mafia to aban we nya.
No, apart from that I should have gone and do my work.
Okay.
But I said I should have gone because General Secretary ka say obi anko ye netuma. Because party ye na ye ni na na party no. But I need to twem. But when I was the regional youth organizer, under my watch, Kodon, in TESCOM elections, universities election, your friend is TESCOM election, your SRC, under my watch, who you wanna, I'll be call election, na NDC really. And one of the things that made out to me so, and to show all the institutions in Greater Accra, always we are like 90%, 85%.
I feel the jigui.
Schools look at lose elections be pray. So I have a track record when I was a regional youth organizer. I'm one person I like building people. Me a regional youth organizer today. People from the constituency, me and about region no more.
Okay.
Me today the acting regional youth organizer and the deputy regional youth organizer, they are my products. And apart from that, there are a lot of guys, young girls are my family today. Even another deputy national youth organizer, she was once my product. Time I call Pusak Sandra. Yeah, Sandra is one of my young girls. Me training or more, but today she's the national deputy. I'm very proud.
Yes. One
thing about me is that baby, I want to train someone. So be kese chemi krana, me ti baby krana. I feel that comfortable. Say at least me who be do ni panu ema me ma ni pani ye. I'm not those kind of leaders. When say baby obi mu ano wa kana aye de. I'm coming with a new energy. I'm coming with a organization drive. I'm coming with training. May back with strategy, and I'm going to assure the good people of Greater Accra the hope is coming back in Greater Accra. To me, slow beer, why I'm so disappointed. Me slow beer, me anji obi ode I'm coming to be the next national organizer. Decision I'm not taking, and yet decision, any bad decision. Accra is like Ghana. If you are a regional organizer in Greater Accra, na ultimate build region here. Na each constituency ultimate nya army not less than 400 times 34.
Hey, I just say
you understand.
After Ghana army crowd money bebre.
I'm telling you. And we maybe starting the campaign from next week. I'm going to hit the region.
Okay.
Maybe a journey back gidi. I will start registering the Blue Army.
Okay.
And Blue Army, me baba register, you be BA form, but before you be a member now, you need a constituency executive to be your guarantor. And son,
you're right.
Because we need to know who is going to be the member of the Blue Army. And with this, we are safe ahead 2028 election.
Inshallah. All right, Musa for Moses Abo. we contested for Greater Accra Greater Accra organizer started no never bass or call national but penifon nedin komo one so that dream when we say no I was say charity begins and no o ye feed we are that be no na what is appointing to one I was saying so that you so there but if you said there yawo so should do be kwabenya na ende that me whole list be na mo ye offer constituencies na domi kwabenya ene bumi say domi kwabenya ye offer constituency na ya rehosem how do we get the constituency back to say holomo na me kwaso holomo
said the wo kan no areho me say bibisa no edin to say asema wunjin disabeti me asida yes never say never there but dibi wo honoma edin say ubetimi age atwum say betimi asi na sia ya na areho na etimi bo hu kra say eden na ekosu yi. I mean how do you come back from this sort of fall? Make us a ning organization said how I be put in your may said ye be share nyoma and your manager good year, but then it gives us an opportunity to build back better. Said ye be in your ma na yashishenti. I think say right now, right at this moment from the polling station elections, said ye polling station reorganization all the way up. No, we need to get it right. There was here who said ye be no. Na yama peri yo aye juma. I think that is most important. Said ye be ya obia de anijie ne mahomekane ododada ne wo ho no. Etimi de aye party adwuma na ya san age ye seat ne biom. Edin ya me to abani wie no, in fact na bibi kakra. Na it was unbelievable say sa na akoba no, but sa na aba no
se meme wa ya waso west wo gon ye to aba na ye lusu ye no me ye autopsy kakra on my own enye professor Makoku committee di ni bia me on my own na me ye
wow dear god
miss me dear no na mi hu ma be 5 bia ekuti aye na sa ne ma be 5 no me hu more than 6 months ahead but yes ye ntimi anya ho hwe binim say dobi kwabenya wa contested da contested primaries no never say never menim bimu emeyi nkofo se musa say lawyer golo kama obesa baby mana nkofo se bi musa mo se da atase ahwe didi nkomo it may not be scientific though but what didi nkomo ma say enema weni ne ko a e ma dobi kwabenya inu social city na wo pasa wo ba obetiba correct sane manwana.
I think say obekaya I think that one of the key things is that we have to organize the party properly on the ground.
Yes.
It was organization and so make us right from now registration no it was a year near members because don't make the MPP stronghold. And see from polling station to polling station no was think a year one year your membership strength na fe ye hu said ye be build adie no aba me say Gordon say who be register our polling station to say be a me polling station house of praise and I say the Lord Pentecostal or whatever wisdom ways whichever polling station now will be register na omo ti area ho omo to aba wo ho no ono a sorry ba so obetro ni din so ye MPP member clearly when you vote
of course
one shut down ko ni fie so okoye campaign gidigidi bia say na say na ye be say na betuma ye ono na sorry about me register MPP members no etimi sorry aba say na da jaba so betro ni din clearly no you are 80% there 90% there exactly yes. And see hono na nke ya hoodin ko ho yi anke beboa na nsusu said na wa wu kan no we said ye koye but thankfully no ye did this remedy of online registration by nti on that score no me say eno aboa kakra. So I think going forward now how we organize ourselves at the polling station level, the constituency elections, and then there's a regional elections and how we move forward even with the parliamentary candidate elections. Nini na beboa ama yetimi asan afa yento mapafra e wodombe kwa benya. Ubi semwa ebi mo beka se bia do me kwa benye bia na ye ma akonwa na MPP I'm present your bad the next alternative was obano ho na floating voters no call for na ye MPP for no so anko to aba no hwemu a na turn out no na enye turn out no na enye nti kakra metimi aka wo ho
enti no obisi mu sa still senti eba mu a obekọ
ye hwenyame
me
ye organization ti ahode nim na wo kwan ye befa so ahihye ne o mayi na face step by step no na ye ko ye nim
ai bibi say nyame adma September ni ato national navy September October November December latest January 2027 offer constituencies we are clear free ho
and can make space for a lot of ground because we need a lot of
we need leadership still na November we nko no ya na am divided the ibia bakakra which is normal in
just by March
I need to clear with that clear offer constituencies is that because of doso
Adoso.
Yes, 87 penal parliament.
And 165. 265. 266. And
266. Which is your problem. 276.
Oh, sorry, 76.
276. Anyway, it's a energy. Na anaju yenna. Anaju yemzi yenna. Because you could say Sydney. Said the Trump is in no viasin. Trump say. He's going to say a whole civilization will die tonight.
Hey.
Yes.
Well, my run for
a whole civilization.
Run for so responded to.
Now more response no. The more ya say installations never hold no oil rigs near that no. O mama edipa kutwa ho hia. Say edipa twa ho hia say won't.
Yeah.
The moment you do that na a war crime. And obeko hig. Say ne hegi mpo ho no mo biem mpo di.
America mako hegi ne bida.
And
America. Say you war ibai me de kakra metimi aka ne say God no omunya abochire. Yenya abochire na ewiase kakra na yo. Obi a parties no nya yenya abochire ne hwe.
How do America for color skills
omo pilot.
Na surprise.
Me so be actually on Facebook say NDC for ati Iran US-Iran war response team ewo Ghana ha NDC for RTB and sikake bi ado mako comment but ewo mo say akesifo mienu kun yen ketwa ne bebre na
bebre
ye ne
eba kura bra ye breast
so mo say akwan wa enti se bibi so ma Ghana de kan fa ye ho
no ma ye ji
asem na nya no kre
na and say we ko to for who say diesel no year and that's almost 18 cities 17 point something super 14 point something
in 9 say no pay you best say enya boche
is ocean strategy or is not up on fun with what is going on what done content creator steady okobe bia as a odinkrofoni dia grow no waka bibi na nkrofasre on celebrity asofofo ni we kwana one who am say the hobby
yes
into what we are doing idea go share what is going on now onya up on the tax cra to nti amanyama chale godo we bro ko funsu
we ba mame ko sila obra on say nana kufado aban now first lady office and send me break or so ye dey maybe e bi eba mo ho ese say so a ndoko esi holomun yeah we can say we should be realistic because the fact ni be how do you expect the government government led by President Mahama waka say Turkey Russia for Ukraine to Ghana over 9,000 kilometers
na fire
home and then I say between Israel and then Iran over 1,300 kilometers and so almost to my bungalow or two and then almost say almost to Israel maximum 12 minutes yes maximum 12 minutes na edu enti say Iran for so to Israel for say etro ya to bomb na e ba na 8 minutes to land no ma bo alarm pin no bia akwa bonkem na ade no na adiflete na eko ene Iran forces say anadwidi be si no so we say pa obo ba gumba be release e be go beyond Europe and now we can ya bo Egypt din room. How should the president any ne acolytes or my kika no no and come be so many Ghana for ni
I mean said the who can me kan no e was say yin na yenim say yen small countries kurunket way or how busy akesifo ne ntam e kan yen whether we like it or not fuel prices near the bia ne say we say e kwashuru no other things and so be kwashuru fuel there e kan fuel na kan bibia kan lorry fare aka wo dai ka aduane a wo to bia beka say ato petrol mu nti ono so so sa because aduane ra no be fa ka na ababe na adwuma oba ne ato masa cost no nti membe
VIP akra kubase na 120 last week this year ko 150
omo be push amayin sa na tie enti die tie ne se wo se emse o mampanyin wa kan ba ko but on sign ending komoni biom na yen nyina yenya ye hunti ase se die tie nie e be kan yen ara ye twe mutan ye ba be kan yen enti na yen hye ye hu so se e ba na beyond se obeka sa no I think says about time e was a Ghana nyoma sa no ye taking it serious na ye hu say ewiase na ye wono BBC na ewiase na ye globalized the time I enye say krampo no BBC wo ba bia me sure second world war ne kan yen ara second world war ne kan yen first world war ne kan yen enti ena isi kra bibia ye so intertwined obia ni obia didwa obia ni obia ase ehia bia hye da ni wiase obia timi to ko ba bia ni ade no ebe kan yen enti yenya santi ase no na yen susu yen hye ye ni o meyie yen organize ye hu ye economy ye man a lot more resilient than what it is said ye be ya ansem no esia at least yen ye hu kakra no ye betimi ahwe ye hu so e be kan ye de na so en kan wo kesi bia sa too much sa say ye timi ehwe mu ehihye ye ne o meyi a nti kakra me kan say let's just face the reality say the cost no ye bompa ye say nya me be kan akesefo ye akoma na obi anya buche na yenya de boko
yes book be by ya dudo na jiri say NDC for na tro na efe no ejapade na before book no krampo na sabi je fitim ye press conference na na woni osi we na kufu adubu so ni we okinofrata ni we na we die ni na we adwuma wo ye ni we office we say ene menu ka say diamond gold fields ye bie tender ama omo say omo ko market ye no market screen no omo ko my goodness omo ko ma white for no wonya 93% kama it we really we the first EMP engineers and planners na me sure na me say pa de engineered and planned for baba it has been engineered and planned for him okofa 7 days per mu yusu ye na A4 city ekutabi wa hen se ministry because we procure or go through procurement process no krempo ato ade wi ya na ye open tender it will not take less than 2 months. You have to even publish it. Now gold within 7 days after the year diama wo ne wa ye wo ho no da me gidi se hoto be ne bia bam ho no ene se na kufu ado ene se anti-bekimia bi nie o ye bokoko board ene wa se nti se e family and friends state capture ene Ibrahim Mahama President Mahama mi aketwa ya sadi da mango force e di amano ene echi eji azuma resources black voter e di mano mu hu se na e mu den
I think say amamuo no said na make no eya na ya ma propaganda na doso enti BBC no akoye say bia emfa ne say yewra Ibrahim Mahama company say fa right processes mukra because ye be sa floodgates na ya keke bi a tro bi no obi nso be yes or be equalize
of course of course
and see
it must happen
yes it's asem na no waka the bro for pepe it must happen akoye sa e na no ne so chinchina
pan
exactly e be yes and see me stress e to da nyoma ni bi wo hono ma let us just be honest about it and some people hire en kanokwe ya mammo ne ye enye say ye betu what is the point of what is the motive of leadership and as power say ye bebo man no and as den say ye de bebo man no enti etoda mumi enye de bebo man no enye de as favor obi and as in favor obi to be fair sir da man mind see I'll be fair mean share that en kan hu nsem bebre say de nsem na tie wo honum enti means me kan bebre say processes na na enye means me kan ehwa asem bebre na mo meka say in fact I follow due process message say let's just do the right thing let us just do the right thing at all times because if you do the right thing you will arrive at the right place where you ought to na and some who here no so ni etimi etwitwa so kakra na ye nyina yetimi akoye nim na mom se de wo kan no se e bi o mo de 7 days na ye sa na tia
7 days na documentation nyina
ni message ya na wa mama hwe na mama hwe na
na Saturday hu wo we krat na fe de hwe Saturday me minji na we zo gumashi betina ha ye be go through ni na yes am obi ahwe na tender document no makan kakra ba ko a many boss am say krono die krono hwe me kotoko ni
family
press case of estate capture family and friends mines na wo holo go force for echo omota maso 30 years aso ya momu 1 year kurampo ya 1 year ne bend I think 16th of this month what be open tender requirement ni say wo betimi abe bidibi ama mines na aya wodi ya wo say we ye mine support service we proven track record.
Okay.
That is complete illegal. It doesn't happen like that. Me pabucho coach bi abo ni bobo. Coach bi ni bobo. Enipa bebre to ba fede aka so fo kuja ne dia. Wa border.
There's a form of strategy to prevent other.
Enti no some person Ghana for na e own ya. You see to own the concession a capital intensive yi enti betima ka say Ghana for enipa ba mi se bita form consortium na omo aba ba man say omo na ye lease holders omo na ye omo dia or lease owners omo dia afenu makofa enkonfo obo expertise no enti no obet nipa ba mi se bita ka bono mato then they will go for EMP engineers and planners we are holy Ghanaian owned company say omo man be this mine wo mo na be 5 points bi o ma me we so ma me we but the moment I will be say I just say mining Ghanaian owned company and mining company yeah why adwuma for some years bi na is wa sheda we elimination by rough status
so come and build the country
yeah so kutu say back
and brother and me I fear for him because today there will be a change of government with the kind of nyama movie you will
enti dia wo horo no sisi na da man go fields EMP dia even before omo be be tender no krobo no na EMP di machines akogu mines
why do you open the
ama start change di na maja 30 pie ba
enti onim say why do you come and tender
adan ko da do
problem say
say ya hihye
adwuma hihye
ai
untimi nya BBC kura the process of money eden efa we are watching Ghana for
but important say I can win yen can say at all times na was here follow due process yen try adding or mine na ye bu ye pay ye kro ni ya at all times na yen follow due process na yen man your so yen ma information inflow na your man enye clear na enye plain na fairness kakra ye best empanyim for say fairness kakra and take place said ye be ya ensem say no eba engineers and planners say fully Ghanaian owned. Tia Ghana for yara Ghana for na ye adwuma fine kosi hin na mum say nyoma na ye no ya nye nyoma ni bi ya enu hardwin said ye wo kan hardwin ye pa anti at all times na best share empanyim for ya na ya hye mra procurement laws na ye fa hin kosi hin ye hwe so na yendi so pepepe said ye be boye se bibi wo mo mpo na ye feel say nye na ekuntia ya we have every right to go back and have a relook at it and fix things.
Moses and then as a pure water book cost 15 cedis per bag and a trade
from 10 cedis and 8 cedis
to 15 and a trade ministry no I issue statement they say 1 penny.
1 penny.
I'm a free market.
But then I was told say the master started to 15 cedis.
Now can they stop them?
It's the question no. It say I then a ban person stop and go forward to face the reality on the ground. They say despite the fact they say inflation about say what if I say 3%, exchange rate about we have form I then still na and never book Moses.
Well me see about boy be your friend yogurt. Oh yeah. Oto yogurt na your friend yogurt now popular on TikTok.
Okay.
Do a me I say me bra mo family bonnet channel. I'm say ade. I'm recording now see oh tama we Akufo-Addo government na ozi na a friend is a boy say 1,000 say we but no to kinky kesiye 5 cedis but you say above from but to even kinky 5 cedis the krana in do the way that entity ade say sia osa to num kura my at the end of the month no the ultimate 50 Ghana cedis.
Wow.
Honestly enjoy kakra okojare at 3 cedis na okotna bibi num kakra aden no de betu fie okojare ozo okojare at 3 cedis sese so bi bula na that be shower say ja ayo bati what they say the area no okay
so we say nya nipa nyina na ewo adwaye ewo shum facilities ebi wo ha baby ote no oni adwaye oni sabi toilet facilities ekotua na wa
nyama bo edi uto data sesia data ne die credit sesia minti ase data ne die anu odin minti ase si de si twekolo me do one minti betima to 50 Ghana enye data de me to sa 399 no first it me take me 6 months 9 months so say dey buy 1 month and no post no check yes mistake bia bia na to 50 last go am visa bia settings na nye and am the phone ko say to credit 50 Ghana
and say no money be run wo ba mba
na me do one minti
asem na no
so see onze omodi ya adwin di agro ana ready o ma be ya wa be issue statement say ompene and so no but then that ebe koso can you stop them
and the bedding
you understand ebe koso so you see the omo ye me nyina no me the American say the MBB should focus on reorganizing our base. That is the most important. Let's ignore them. Yeah, I think our MPs are doing well. They are doing the cocoa issues. Me, from where I sit, there's a lot of organization as a young focus. And yes, sir, yeah, the argument you make is not the as a young koye because God of many kasa greater Accra. One of adia edda benim se nyame adoma me be original organizer man say our assembly system is collapsed. Out of NBC ekita 314 assembly members. NPB kita 11 assembly members. Yes. Now the problem is leadership in you. And most of the electoral areas, you know,
So I was once upon a time an assembly member.
Yes.
3 consecutive terms. Baby, I would hear Nina. Oko baby an MPP. 3. NDC 1. At the end of the day, 2 abani we are. You best split your vote. NDC ni before
NPP for me and no more contest.
No more contest an electoral area. Now NDC are presenting one candidate.
Oh, so we winning.
They win the election. And the Afro Greater Accra there. Oko Madina 15-0. Na MPP 8 and 9 na NDC say 15-0. Oko Crow 0-0. Most of the constituencies no NDC na jini na free sem. Don't come na me lead omo. But I doubt see am name say I think we are around 3 no more. I think was central 5 or more 7. Hey. Almost the electoral areas are very funny. Maybe data now next time I'm born and yes is that bad for us. It is time we have a strong leadership. A leader who will stamp on his authority to make sure say electoral area constituency will make sure say one person ebeko. So we are 3 and not 2. We did say electoral area no. There are polling stations, executives for her. And this electoral area A, no me 2, 3 no more kwa. The electoral area coordinator is there. The constituency executive. Also, we should stop our personal interest. Me I say me chairman, me candidate in secretary candidate in PC candidate in to move in a monko contest. At the end of the day, a party na yabo abro. In Kokomene East, say Bani say at this time around Nipa 2, 3 na kwa. For where I sit, we sure say at that time I'm the original organizer. These are another thing I made to across the constituency, and it's going to be part of my campaign message. Okay. Because in 2015, 2012, Okaya. Tama yeko election na ye ade ma NDC for yeko court na say din ketia kan be say would they won the election because they have majority assembly members and to the area na yeko and we went at the end of the day with BNC. So in 2015 we had 70% in Greater Accra, and at that time no we formed a group called GAM, Greater Accra Assembly Members for Change. And we went all over the constituency with the region and we won. It's a bit me a winning 2028 election. We shouldn't joke with the assembly concept. Okay.
Yeah, the basic sample with them.
We shouldn't joke with the assembly concept, which I'm going to be strict on it. And me Adam, my Greater Accra for Emma Beyo Munes regional organizer. What me form a stronger. Kodon. We win this election. NDC doesn't have a candidate 2028.
Yeah. So party reorganization they are started said they can na me adon for make or the beto abanoa sam I said the abamukra qualification say wunye research officer say I say we kuta qualification and I say secretary so say so kuta qualification say it runs through say kusi. What does it really tell you? For me, it tells me say party no who said they may be anko and as a year queer the I was eating mimia and me na but one more so I work for more so a twabano onu choose leaders ya na de na say bro mutim say mabusu ni do be dem me bia di and I say do betima bo ma party na ba ban mo ma ho aya kono ho ne focus on na ya na te say
no kwani nya me ni nsama wa kan ni na feature obi hwani a obepese obe promote na buhwani obi feel say we na bia obe ma me bia di a obe try say obe push no any de keka ho na face so you can say, well, given all these things, all these parameters, all these features, and I say reasons, no, still no, it was here. You bet me abu ama party na ba bem because opposition apart from the fact say ye pesi party ba power keke no MPP wa bem wa ye the transformational policies never NHIS, free SHS, you bet me account school feeding, any day keka home. You need power, san your man, you ain't me and then free SHS na aye bibi kakra. Aye bibi kakra. Parents no was so much and your money be near the ade. And see a hard dream. Na face so nyoma said ye ti hair can nyoma nkiti ekoso na say individual freedoms kra obi promote sin bi yes ya cheno because I say o kan say metia first family na ebi onu so eja adwuma wo ye no na adwuma ni ho youth unemployment or a content creator or adwuma wo ye na yi kaka no de ahwe ne how far and you mean say asema work no can see I can na ye yi said de be obi ba ko hwese asini de keka ho enti mesre say no in all decisions I see a take decision ye reorganization decisions I ye taking in no ye hwe the bigger picture of bringing the party to power say yan hwe ho no na ye ka say individual interest na de be wo ho because e be den God say we call election na metimi ato aba ma opa na mesimi nto ma me koto amobi we ye minimo enti meka ne se minim se de wutie no minim mehu nti mesimi kwa ka se o God in minim no ti meto ama na so mesi amoka bia no ye but minim sa nti those things definitely count but mu hwe mu pa na mehu se bia enya dia nipa ya mepe no obetimi aboa ma the bigger picture na the purpose na ye pese ya achieve no yensa kan e wo say yetimi hwe yetimi di advice ye ho na political party ne ye for me see ye power enya ne fe so power ni hia enye fe na efe keke ye colors na efe die enye se bia ye pese ye hyehyɛ mu ne agi ye blue white and red ne keke enye ne sa keke a power until near form a political party. Abribiano, a was see a ma and no who and here ye teach you a sing and no mana I can.
I see Mzati now's the day. Oh, sir, okay, Matty, Muna Mukojim. I don't know if you never buy it, Diana. It is a never buy a ding, and never buy a ding, and my face will soon be sat at your before now. Yen tried ye. Yen tried ye, and says he can Nico. Woman see and tried ye, and see a beshe or man paying for say or mumwa Sikam Rakakra na a face so yentim tried ye because some economy a call round Ukra betomadi Messusumi here bibia Mercoto will be on Nasika call round no so when you be a workers betomadi Miss Many Beatria near call round and round Santi a best say omo release sika no so sakogu ba bia omo ntimi ya ye be hye omo fa ma omo betimi aspendi omo fa engu kro na nkrofo e betimi aspendi omo fa ma eaters that's on the license no of course every video
na sika no enko round that's just the truth then your my boy then said they now would describe it you can't pure water SMCCA. You know most households no yes because Ghana water and for baby and they be cry back all the time me say me show once a week so for the rest of the time no you need to rely on other sources of water especially for drinking and the pure water na go for baby no nti say ensuo keke kwa na nipa ne benom no ne boa ye den asem semenya aduane o ye nsuo e bia ekomode no ba obetimi anom nsuo atwen ope na eno so kra ho aye den ha adwen
na be wonam bia metape e di fufu na ketwa bi se kompa da nkwan mu kopa me yoki na say the same amount one here what but aye kiti say
godo enko yi o
na ma yi bia wulu super ku boy ya den itwa kiti na da fufu so am se na den
ne bo aye den ene minim sa ne bo aye den
me so my body ne bo aye en na juna me hwe e ma bi omoton bo bayere omo se bayere ne go obi ento e brofo osu
nti na baby sa say dey na nkofo odi
but people are still eating and so uncle fatty so in fact me body we put in the heavy do chop ba we say here yɛtaa kɔdidi wɔ hɔ na ɛda maame ne mekɔ ne yɛdi nkɔmmɔ a ɔsɛ nipa ma te sɛ first no eti ɔno mu sɛ economy mu ayɛ den ama first no de no twa de 10 cities no waka kyerɛ de nkora so mo fa bi nka ho na ɛkɔmɔ a wo sɛ nkɔmɔ asate de nkɔfoɔ
ni onyame hwɛ
yes ɔno ne ka kyerɛ me ɔsɛ wo sɛ ɛkɔmɔ de nkɔfoɔ nti sɛ so bi kɔ akɔto so bɛ 3 days asɛ wo twa bi di fufuo ha adwedie ɔsɛ mama yɛ srɛw wa so de na ɔkɔka yɛ sɛ skaba utrana skaba mo house that was
wrong
one presidential of yenye de sa
was
fata president ano
odi adwindi
so oya na go fa yɛ serious ni
asɛ sa na odi adiago
serious issues no di one person beka what I say abrante bi ko confront wo kwa
ɔsi nipa ne kita black card
ɔsi no beef a president udina
kona mun so
if you say what one will beef why must you say a thing like that and institution no free ADB is state owned it you can have beef with a private ADB it will now one party managing director so what are you saying no time bia no you menka ho enya mia I wasn't there.
But when I appointing the panel,
Ade,
Kofi Kuro is more.
Yes, sorry, so it's no.
Well, I think we can be about research in secretary for.
Okay.
I think it makes sense because so we are director of research. It needs a lot of reading and a lot of thinking.
Yes.
And when you are a secretary, so you are in charge of the administration, either the constituency or the region. So I think MPP is moving forward. Good. It's not a bad idea. That's why there were positions in the party. You were chairman, you were organizer, you were woman organizer, you were other positions. So maybe I will fit TBI, you can go for it. And I think it's not bad.
Yeah, because qualifications not more kind, you know. Enye na wo bi die propaganda ai isi eka MPP die won school a wontimi enye in fact national chairman of MPP kurampo no ya amfa academic qualification
member of parliament ya amfa
nka ho enti no nya sa ne ye ka de pese
secretary
wo ye secretary obeyesi wo true statement kakra wo ye research officer enye there be a scientific.
And Lord, you need to read more. You need to engage with people.
Yes.
You need to take statements a lot. Okay. The Okas and the Menjini say other party. Imagine say wako to Obama constituency secretary. Maybe a Mako baby. Now mukako ye press statement. Now muko ye press statement. Now ya throw their tour. Not secretary to me expressing in one. It's a disaster to the party. And MPP is a big party.
And a research officer there. Research is a science.
Yes.
No.
Science and
data. So to me analyze it. I can see you see now all probability sampling.
I think say very important here better take things seriously right from the base.
Yes.
Said yeah Moses no okay garden. You better taking it seriously right from. And you say show up and be a research officer and be a PhD holder be. But even at the lowest bottom no campaign
even polling station secretary. And no crown you can't just pick someone to be a polling station. Yes, because this time around go down with the partners are strength to at the polling station.
Because we win elections. Yeah, we win elections or polling station.
We are the two account coordinators are the fourth account.
Nyamiadum. Ibenya ubia ukuta sa minimum qualification ibenya ubi
abufado wamba every SHS
ai mara fast da kese man NHS medics omode gastrometer ene mensu plus meter prosa plus meter de bre ne omokan ho ene di program e ba nti ye damase papa Tabiata kum member na Supreme Court judge no any Tabiata kum poke kra obedi bem kama na uko baby 0243686861 frɛ wo mo high sense for say omo de promo de obo omo de yibi aba 45 liter fridge kese pa obetimi akwakoto bi o mate so say hwitam bia no omo de promo ba we eye warranty is 5 years as usual. I said don't the man hey and then they say and then 7 a young boy chana and you Miss Ramo a chana and the yatiso part one could to be the wokoto the filming day our book and Miss Rao 28th March to 8th March it's Yamma a chana and Chocho Herbal Industry so the Chocho skincare products Chocho Herbal soup Chocho Herbal cream Chocho Royal Gel, Chocho hand and food cream, Chocho skin toner, Chocho hair products, and the Chocho barb or modern in a be a brain patcho from Loco to be now body no color no, and ye kama, and ya this could bleach, but would the yellow color no ye kama, now would drive fine. So, 1 minute, na ye fans was Chabusha for the fans restoration patcho.
Mechia Bushian for MPP for Domekwa Benya for polling station executives. Area coordinators, electoral area coordinators, constituency executives, Michia Ubia, Michia Ubia, Mamunana, Yama Baku, Osine Befrimo, I am a friend and Timam and Maniaco.
Okay, friend.
Or see, Memin Day obey 1 week, Maniaco pa, TM. Your best see in Nayan Kojano, na semneding. Timichia obia e wodo me kwa benya
yeje wo so yeda ase nyame aduma memi da be so ye wo 1 week esi bi ko e wo Western North measure details da me da nyame aduma chi na Western North regional organizer ne papa eda form haya no hwe yinti no Moses 1 minute chia busa for ne fa sorry so
mezu me church obia me church MPP paibo na yehia say very organize the party one of my strong guy Amisti honestly papa ifimo
enko papa
on the 14th next week on my 1 week e work we ntime kwa jano nti be man yako le on shede na nyame enenim dioye na machia polling station executives electoral area coordinators constituency executives regional executive national transparent tiktokers social media communicators serial callers me church obia say men kambum na right choice na to aba emma obia obetimi ayadwuma no enye obia ontumi yadwuma no me da obia asi
yes that's it Francis Nyame papa the friend openyi Francis Nyame AK San Francisco Nyame aduma bibie ni Methodist Primary School Park 11th April 2026 Saturday ebeye na yekwakudi ni 1 week yekwakudi ni 1 week Western North regional organizer dodo na munya afiri nyame antini papa na edafo me se yene ye koja ntini nyame aduma memenda chaba muntumi be ko obi nti of course mo amun se chama de opiem se dia na se ne papa no fans o fans papa all right nti lawyer shela opposite chi ebe come sama yebedi enkomo na Moses Abo also by of course member of parliament for Asen South Reverend John Intin Fojo also be kansa ema yedi enkomo nyame aduma chena echimuku di yema chimuku yema wakogya home ni ahwe nyame adu funu week no na yasan aba intine me wanse gemesa da se Mr. Otin Mr. Otin sem kama fan ntuma se wo wabasa enti frantuma na mpempranye guni sase was a month of March no just a culture month intino o showcase Ghana your culture kama enti there's like say ma Eric Money production team ni na masa Billy Adomo medase of course general manager Chris Okweku so that's FM Gordon Asare-Bediako na me channel pa kwakude rubeba movement in the morning with the movement